Do you struggle to trust yourself? Do you trust others more than yourself? Do you feel like you're stupid, that you're really like everyone should be able to trust themselves, and why am I not able to, and ending up asking all kind of other people about what kind of decision you should make? Well, if you've grown up with a narcissistic mother, then there's a very good reason why you're experiencing this. And in this video, I want to tell you all about it. My name is Åse Vegriff, and I'm a registered counselor. I help people one-on-one worldwide, and I'm creating online programs and membership. I'm in the process of that. So if you like this video, if it resonates with you, please consider liking and or subscribing. And you can also join my email community, which is, there's a link in the video description and our comments below here. So let's talk about this. How did it end up that you maybe are an adult today who finds it really hard to come up with your own, or to trust your own judgment, to find your own answers, and you become like dependent on other people? And well, that's not a good way to live, because other people can't possibly know what is right for you. So you may be getting a lot of, this may be causing a lot of different things happening for you. It's really not a smooth sailing, which you know, I'm sure. So we're talking about something that you might be experiencing, like you're not sure, you're doubting yourself, you're thinking about something but you're really not sure, you're second guessing yourself. It's hard to make decisions, it's simply hard to trust your own judgment. It's maybe you tend to listen more to others than yourself. Maybe you have someone where you ask for advice. You tend to seek outwards rather than inwards, and this is something that I can see quite often in therapy. I listen to these things like, how do people make decisions? You know, you can hear it in therapy, you can hear it with different people. And when you've had a narcissistic mother, it's very often that you end up turning outwards rather than inwards. And of course there's a problem with that, because the only one who really can tell what is right for you is you. Because others are standing in from their perspectives and they aren't you. So even if they might do their best to give you their advice, it might still be wrong, and you might still end up feeling even worse about yourself, because like first you didn't listen to yourself, then you asked somebody else, and then that failed, and now you really feel a failure. So so this is it's something that can really get a bit complex and difficult and shameful. So how does it make you feel then if you can't trust your own judgment? Can make you feel confused, can make you feel hopeless, can make you feel like you're crazy or stupid, like there's something really wrong with you, like you're the only one. So this is part of the shame-based self that children of narcissistic mothers end up developing, because it's the mother's shame, but she's not owning it, so she's pushing it onto you. So it comes in a lot of different forms and varieties, depending on a lot of things. But I'm sure you can recognize it, parts of it. So what do people then often end up doing? Well, it's quite normal to end up asking other people, like I said, but they can't really know what's right for you. They don't have your inside perspective. They don't stand in your shoes. So that's very common, that people end up almost perhaps on automated pilot, asking other people like, what do you think, what do you think, what do you think? and then really feeling bad about themselves. Or wearing people out. People get tired of you having to being like needy and asking them to carry you, when you should be able to do this on your own. And yeah, you should be, but it's normal, of course, when you have had the upbringing that you have, that you are struggling with this and need some help in it. But that help is what I'm trying to give you a piece of here, so that you can understand what's really going on in the background for this and take the shame off yourself. So what do people do? If you do make a decision, if you do listen to yourself, it's very common then that you start second guessing yourself, you start doubting, maybe you make a decision, then you undo that decision, and then everything gets quite messy. You might feel a lot of anxiety, you might feel fear, a sense that you're wrong, that you will be reprimanded. There are so many different ways that you can feel about this, and very often then it's coming from somewhere. Ask yourself, where did I get this response that I'm feeling now when I grew up? Because it's usually a very normal reaction, a very understandable reaction that you're just maybe not aware of where it's coming from. But awareness can help you see that child that you were that's actually reacting in you today, so that you can make adult decisions that are good for you today, instead of the child reacting inside of you. So why is it then that you didn't trust yourself? Well, if you have a narcissistic mother, you have a manipulator, you have an aggressor, you have someone who gaslights, someone who isn't owning who she really is, someone who is playing games underneath the surface. And so how would you even expect to be able to trust yourself, given that you grew up with her? You had to buy into whatever was going on and survive that way. So, and your survival pattern is something that you gradually can escape from as an adult to live well. But it's not something that you just become aware of and step out of and expect to be able to do differently. It's something, survival is a deep thing, and it's usually formed over a long time, and it takes a while to come out of it. And also being in a family system where there is so much inauthenticity, where everybody is buying into the trance that she's creating in the family, where the things that you feel aren't really the truth of what's going on. And this is when it's not actually corrected from the outside to you, you end up surviving, having to break that bond between you and how you really feel about things in order to buy into the trance. So that is really creating this, that you can't trust yourself. So, and also you didn't have that emotional, relational care that a normal parent would help you and clear up things that are going on inside of you and make sense of things. You never had that help to really tidy up inside of yourself and really like make sense and like trust yourself. And you've got the survival mechanisms going on that you've been self-protecting from seeing the truth. And relating in a survival manner isn't the same as relating to the actual reality of what's happening, and which I'm now helping you in this video undo by this video, because the adaptations you had to do to survive can be undone step by step, and you can face the truth, and you can learn to trust yourself. So begin to listen inside And you will find that you can listen to what you do feel inside. Try to maybe even say it out loud so that you don't, because a lot of this is like really going on and you can miss it, and like then it doesn't have an effect. But if you really like in situations you have to make a decision, what do I really find to be true in my heart in this situation? What are my vibes telling me? What's my intuition saying? What's my heart telling me is the right thing here? That this whole thing might be something that you have to practice to find, but you can start to do it. And also videos such as the ones I'm creating are trying to cut through all this manipulation and to point you in the right direction over time. So the relationship to yourself is something that your mother had a big influence in how that developed, and how you have developed that will have a big influence on your life today. Because if you can't trust your own judgment, and if you keep on second guessing yourself, and if you keep on having a lot of anxiety around decisions, choices, and so on, life is just so hard and complicated. And you can begin to create more of a trust again in the relationship to yourself. So if you want more help than this from me, you are very welcome. You can join my email community. There's a link in the description of this video. Please join that. It's not so active yet, but it will become more and more active as I go along, as I progress on my channel. Because then you will know of new videos that can help you put the pieces together, and there will be opportunities to work with me in terms of courses and memberships and so on. And at the moment I do work one-on-one with people worldwide, so you can contact me through my email, which is also on my YouTube channel. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and I'd love to see you again, and I wish you a lovely day. Thank you.